friends, welcome back to my channel. My name is Jenny if you're new, and today we're going to tackle this messy house. And I hope this video is very relaxing for you if you've had a stressful week so far, or if you have a big to-do list in front of you and you just can't face it yet. It's okay. Just enjoy this video, maybe make yourself a nice cup of coffee or hot tea or something that just sounds so good to you and something that's soothing for you, and just watch me clean and maybe gather a little bit of motivation and inspiration to tackle your to-do list. So I'm starting in the kitchen right here. As you can see, I had a big Sam's run that I had done the night before, and I just wanted to get everything put away before I started cleaning the kitchen. If my voice sounds a little off today, I do apologize. I've been having a little bit of allergies, but I don't have any other symptoms. But today's video is a subscriber shout out. So at the end of this video, I'm going to be personally thanking one subscriber who supports my channel, and I'm so grateful for each and every one of you. But you're going to hear it in my voice at the end that it's a little bit off, and I'm sure you can still hear it now. But I was a little bit tired doing this video, if I'm honest, but I just kept pushing through. If you have a big task in front of you and it just seems impossible, you just have to look at it as one thing at a time. So right now I'm just focusing on Tetrising this pantry area, is what I like to call it, when everything just needs to fit perfectly in order for me to fit everything in there. So I'm Tetrising these baskets and getting things put away in their canisters, and that's all I was focusing on in that moment, because I didn't want to think about the entire messy house. Let me know in the comments if you feel that way sometimes. The entire scope of a project might seem super overwhelming, but if you can just narrow it down to one task ahead of you, it just makes it a little bit more doable. And if you're clicking on this video for the first time, I just want to introduce myself. My name is Jenny, and I'm a mom of 3 from Louisiana. My daughter Noelle is 15, my son Nathan is 12, and my son Alex is 2. So thank you for stopping by, and I'm really happy to meet you. And on my channel, you're going to find lots of cleaning motivation, as well as decluttering and organizing, and a few home projects and some decorating and room makeovers. So those are the kind of videos that I love to make for you guys. It's my passion here on YouTube, and I love to help you create a clean and calm space for yourself and your family. That's like my goal here on YouTube, to help you feel empowered to do that and to show you how I do that in my own life and just share that with you. And I do talk about my struggles with anxiety and depression, because I just want you guys to know that you're not alone. I don't say this over and over to define myself as a person with anxiety and depression, because I'm not defined by anything, but it is something that is a factor in my life, and I would never want someone to think that they're the only ones going through that. We're going through these things together, and a lot of us have felt this way at one point or another, and some of us it's pretty chronic. And so I just want you to know that you're not alone, and that when you come to my channel, you have a friend. So thank you so much for visiting my channel today, and I hope you enjoy it. And now that the dishes are all loaded into the dishwasher and the larger ones were hand washed, I'm going to go ahead and clean out my kitchen sink. And for that, I'm just using a kitchen scrubber and my Mrs. Meyer's dish soap in the acorn spice scent. And now that the sink is clean, I'm just gonna go ahead and put these dishes away so that I can clean off the rest of my counters. I have these little organizers inside of this cabinet that has the pots and pans and the lids, and every time I open it, it's usually kind of messed up, and so I kind of have to reorganize everything. You can have the perfect organizational system, but if you don't maintain it, it's pretty much useless. And so I've definitely noticed that in my spaces, is that just because I organize a space does not mean that it's done, because maintaining the organization is definitely the hard part. Let me know in the comments if you find that to be the hard part as well. For my countertops today, I'm going to use this Caldrea Tangelo Palm Frond spray, and I've been really liking this one lately. It kind of has a light citrusy floral scent. It's not too overpowering, but it's a little more strong than, say, a Method, which is what I would usually use on my granite. But I really like it. It's a light scent and it keeps the counters really nice and shiny, which is my favorite part. And I got this off of the Grove Collaborative website, so I'll have a link in my description box if you want to check them out. And if you're purchasing for the first time, you'll get a free Mrs. Meyer's gift set.
I was lost or I was found. Nothing ever or extremely happy. Got no one to stick around. Once my heart was in pieces, I told myself that was what I needed.
Do me a favor, and if you're enjoying this relaxing whole house clean with me and you like this style of video, go ahead and hit the like button for me, because it really lets me know that you guys are liking this kind of video so that I can make more like these. I do lots of different style videos on my channel, and I'm always curious to see which ones you guys personally like. And for my stainless steel today, I'm using the Wyman stainless steel cleaner. And this time when I went to Target, I picked up the spray bottle one. This is the first time I'm using this one. So it's obviously a very different consistency. It's more liquidy. It's almost like spraying water on your appliances, whereas the can is more like spraying furniture polish. And so I personally liked it. I don't know if I like it more than the can or the wipes, but I definitely was able to make it work, and it seemed to do a pretty good job. So I'm gonna go ahead and polish my stainless real quick.
Like the feeling of misery, I created my own reality, and as the days pass, the story began. Pushed and pulled until they ran. Give me a reason, give me a change, give me something to love, at least something I can make sense.
I've been trying to challenge myself to have a deep clean focus each week for my house. So I do like to clean the whole house like you're seeing me do now, and making sure everything gets a little bit of a refresh to start the next week. But I find that there's like areas that are not getting super clean, and just going week to week like this, there are some things that get neglected. So I've been trying to think of it as a whole house clean with me, but with a deep clean focus. And so I picked for my deep clean focus today to do our hall bathroom. So you're gonna see me do that a little bit later on in the video, and I'm gonna take a little bit extra care there, and instead of just doing my normal cleaning of the bathroom and the toilet, I'm going to clean the light fixtures. I'm going to clean the baseboards, the doors. I'm going to scrub out the shower, and I'm just going to give it some really good attention. And this right here, I wanted to show you guys. I put this little felt pad on the back of my trash can because when I painted my kitchen white, it is now a very delicate kind of thing to have white cabinets, and you don't want scuff marks. Basically, they show everything. And so that little felt pad, when I push up the trash can up to the cabinet, it really just protects it from any scratches or scuff marks. And I painted my whole entire kitchen white back when we first went into quarantine. That was my first quarantine project. So if you're interested in that video or have any plans to do your kitchen, I'll go ahead and link that in my description box as well. And I'm just going to give the floors a quick mop with my Method floor cleaner in the lemon ginger scent. And this is the Light and Easy Steam Mop, which you guys, if you've been around my channel, you know I love this mop.
And reach for the sky. It's 2 a.m. and I can't fall asleep. I'm just not tired. I can hear the raindrops falling. It's cold outside and I kind of feel like calling.
Moving on into my dining room / playroom. This is a little play area that we have for Alex, and there's always toys everywhere. I will admit it's gotten a lot better since I started our toy rotation, and not all of his toys are out here anymore, so that's helped a lot. I picked up this nice little storage basket at Target, and that's been helping because we can just dump all the toys in one basket, and we have started teaching our 2-year-old how to clean up his toys, and that just makes it really easy for him to get the toys in the basket. For my dining room furniture today, I'm going to use the Mrs. Meyer's all-purpose spray and the apple cider scent. And I have chalk painted furniture, and I don't know if you guys saw the video where I painted all of this furniture with the slate gray chalk paint, but if not, I'll go ahead and link it in my description box in case you want to check it out. But I find all-purpose sprays are, for me, the best way to clean this kind of furniture because it's been coated in polyacrylic, and all-purpose sprays work really well for that, and it just keeps it nice and clean but without any harsh chemicals.
It's 2 a.m. and I can't fall asleep. I'm just not tired. I can hear the raindrops falling. It's cold outside and I kind of feel like calling, but it's too late now. I just miss you. I just miss you. Miss you. Miss you. Oh, miss you. Nothing else that I can do. I just miss you.
And I always get questions about these lamps on my sideboard and server, and these are from Target. This circle mirror above is also from Target. I do have an Amazon store that I can link in my description box if you guys want to shop my home. A lot of things that we bought off of Amazon are definitely linked in there, but if there's anything else that you see that's not linked and you want to know where it is, just please ask me. I'm always happy to answer, and I love getting ideas from watching other people's home tours and all of their videos. People have some really pretty things in their homes, and sometimes you might see something that you want to know where I got it from. And so just let me know. I'm more than happy to answer.
Everybody needs some time to figure themselves out, but I want you close, and I still have hope. I'm waiting every day for you to come back and tell me we can work it out, forget about the past. Now time moves slow. I'm not high or low, no, I'm somewhere in the middle and a little bit messed up. 'Cause
I'm just gonna give this dining room a quick sweep. There's always so much more on the floors than I'm expecting. Lots of dirt and dust collected in that dust bin. So I am so glad to get these floors cleaned up, and then I'm gonna move into the living room and get started there. Make sure you stick around because we still have our bathroom deep clean, and I'm gonna be sharing a really awesome tool that helps me get our toilet very clean. And some of you are already gonna know about it, but for others of you, it might be a surprise. But it is definitely my foolproof way to get my toilet clean, and it's so quick and easy. And then I'm also gonna be doing my subscriber shout out, so hang around for that.
And I still have hope. I'm waiting every day for you to come back and tell me we can work it out. Forget about the past. Now time moves slow.
And if you find an ice cream scoop in your coffee table tray, you just might have a 2-year-old.
'Cause without you, everything stops.
For all my wood furniture in here, I'm going to be using the Everspring wood cleaner in the lemon mint scent. I love the Everspring products. You guys know I love anything that relaxes me. It's like aromatherapy, and these products smell like essential oils. And so I am super happy to be using these today and just getting that relaxing vibe and getting some cleaning done and being productive, but also just imagining myself relaxing and enjoying the scents.
Forget about the past. Now time moves slow. I'm not high or low. No.
And if you're wondering why my sofa, one side is lower than the other, one of the legs on the sofa stripped out of where it screws in. And so we had to order some new ones on Amazon, and they weren't due to arrive until the next day. So I did have to go ahead and film with the sofa on the floor, but the next day we went ahead and got the new legs, and they are working just fine. Don't mind my husband, he's just doing his homework. I didn't realize he was in the shot at that time. And I'm just gonna clean off Alex's high chair and bring it back into the dining room.
Oh, I wish it was me every night. When I close my eyes, I see beauty lives in me. I know I don't yet know it, so I trust you when you say that beauty lives in me too.
And now that the living room is clean and calm, I'm going to be moving into my daughter Noelle's room. And I picked that room first because it's the least messy. She's 15 and she keeps her room really nice. And so I just wanted to start with the easy room and kind of work my way up, since I was a little bit tired and not feeling my best. But we recently did her room over and gave her room a makeover. And so if you haven't seen that video, you'll get to see it now as I clean it.
Beauty lives in me. I know I don't yet know it, so I trust you when you say that beauty lives in me too. It's gonna take some time to get there.
Lamps that we got for her room are touch lamps, so you'll see them going off and on as I clean them. And what I really liked about them was not only can you just touch them to turn them off and on, but there's 3 different light settings, and they both have USB ports for her phone, which is just really important for a teenager, to have a way to charge her phone. And so those are also in my Amazon storefront, along with most of the things in her bedroom. We found a lot of things from her bedroom from Amazon. So go ahead and check that out if you're interested in any of that. And I'm just gonna finish tidying up her room and getting it ready for her to come home from school today.
Give me love, give me all your love, oh, 'cause I want you. No one else makes me feel this way, don't know what you do.
Now that Noelle's room is all clean, I'm gonna be moving into Alex's room. His room is definitely the messiest, and so if I save that for last, I might be too tired. So I'm definitely gonna move in there next and tackle that mess. As you can see here, I just put his table from the dining room into this room. My plan is to put it in his closet. He got that for his birthday from his grandparents. It's a Paw Patrol table and he really likes it, but his room is so small that it really just wouldn't fit in there. So I set the bigger items up in his closet for him to enjoy in there, because sometimes he really likes to play in his closet. And then I'm just going to quickly put his toys away so that I can clean his room.
Be who you are and you'll be enough. If you're giving me your love, giving me your love, all that we have is each other now. Promise you won't leave my side. I hope who I am is enough for you.
We try to keep certain toys in his room and certain toys in the dining room playroom, and of course they always get mixed up, so sometimes I just have to bring toys from one room to the other. And here you see me gathering some items that were on the kitchen counter before I cleaned it, and I'm gonna bring those into his room and just process those, as I call it. So I just need to get everything out and put away where it goes. And some of it went in Alex's room and some of it went in the other kids' rooms. And so I'm just going to quickly get everything back to its proper home.
Right here, I swear that I'll stay here with you. Hold me closer.
And we took the kids to Party City to pick out their Halloween costumes, and Alex picked the skeleton, which I just thought was so funny because he's only 2 years old, and I pictured him being something really cute, like maybe a Paw Patrol character, or I don't know, like a lion, or maybe even like a superhero, possibly, but definitely not a skeleton. So it was so funny how he was so obsessed with the skeletons when he went in there, and that's all he wanted to be. But I think he's gonna end up being a really cute skeleton.
It's enough for you. If I'm giving you my love, giving you my love, love, love. Give me love, give me all your love.
And as I'm looking at this baby monitor on the nightstand, I'm reminded that recently we saw him climbing out of his crib through the baby monitor. So that whole journey has begun, where he's climbing out of his crib, and now we need to troubleshoot to figure out how to keep him safe. Let me know in the comments what tricks and tips you guys have for doing that. Right now, we just had to quickly get through last night so that he would be safe. And so I actually put his mattress on the floor, and then it was still a little bit too much of a gap between the rail and the mattress. So I took some of my pumpkins from my decor and hot glued them to the bottom to make little like legs or pedestals. And so that is how we are functioning right now. So it is very rigged, and it's safe for him. It's fine. There's no gap, but I'm definitely thinking we need a better long-term solution. So let me know in the comments how you all handled your toddler starting to climb out of the crib. I would really appreciate it. And now that Alex's room is clean and calm, I'm moving into Nathan's room. So Nathan is the 12-year-old, and again, he keeps his room pretty nice, just like Noelle does. So they really don't give me a whole lot of work to do in here, but I was grateful on a day like this when I wasn't feeling my best and I was still needing to deep clean the bathroom, and I was really grateful that this room wasn't too messy. So I'm gonna go ahead and clean this one right now.
Take it to the next level, 'cause I wanted that great love, like standing in the middle of a bonfire. You don't know how you got there, but you hold tight, knowing that you can't get burned. Just tell me how we lost track.
Here's a quick shot of Nathan's room, all nice and clean, and now I'm heading into the hall bathroom to do my deep clean. So I'm going to start by just grabbing all these toys out of the tub, and I'm going to try something new today. I've seen some people use toilet wands to clean the inside of their tub, and it just looks like it makes it a little bit easier to reach some of those more hard to reach areas. So I'm going to go ahead and try that today and let you guys know what I think. I was really pleased with how it cleaned the tub. I thought it did a really good job, and it was definitely easier than getting in there and standing up in the shower surround and trying to get those hard to reach places. So I think I will definitely be doing that again. And as you can see here, I'm just going to dust off this light fixture and I'll go ahead and clean the vanity. And then as soon as I'm done here in the bathroom, I'm gonna do my subscriber shout out, and I'm so excited to let you guys know who it is. Stay tuned because you never know if it's gonna be you. But this has definitely become my favorite part of each video because it just makes me feel so good to be able to look you guys in the eye and say thank you to you by name, and it's just become my favorite part. So stay tuned for that.
How I feel for her, but she won't feel the same for me. I've got this picture in my mind. It's just the two of us, just the two of us. But I know I have to try to let her go, because she won't be mine. I listen when she talks, I watch her when she walks. She's giving me these feelings that I've never felt before. But she will never know that I love her so well. She's with somebody else and I will have to let her go. She will never know, na-na. Never know, na-na. She will never know, na-na. Never know, na-na.
And one of the reasons I wanted to deep clean this bathroom was because inside this cabinet, it is a hot mess. So some Epsom salt had gotten spilled in here last week, and it just made a huge mess, and I really just needed to get everything out. I know there was a ton of things in here that we don't actually need or use, and as you can see, the salts had spilled out everywhere. They're the Dr. Teal's lavender bath salts, and so I needed to get everything out and just clean it all off because everything had salt all over it, and I wanted to declutter and pare down and clean and organize this cabinet. So that's what I'm going to get started on right now.
I listen when she talks, I watch her when she walks. She's giving me these feelings that I've never felt before. She will never know that I love her so well. She's with somebody else and I will have to let her go. She will never know, na-na. Never know, na-na. She will never know, na-na. Never know, na-na. She will never know, na-na. Never know, na-na. She will never know, na-na. Never know, na-na.
So the pink caddy is Noelle's and the blue caddy is Nathan's, and then for Alex we just put his toothbrush and toothpaste in a little cup because he doesn't have like enough supplies yet to have a full caddy. but this works really well because we don't have drawers in this vanity, and so we just have to make use of this cabinet space. And so these caddies work really nicely to function kind of like drawers for us, so that they can keep all of their little hygiene products all in one place. And I'm just cleaning them down with the Method glass cleaner, which is sort of like a Windex spray, and it was just the glass cleaner that I was using for the mirror, and so I'm continuing to use it for the caddies. But it smells just like mint, and I was really enjoying that scent because of the little bit of allergies that I was experiencing, and smelling the mint just made me feel so much better, so I just kept using it. And for the toilet, I'm just using the Method antibacterial cleaner and a paper towel, and I'm just cleaning the outside of the toilet, and then I'm going to show you what I do for the inside of the toilet bowl. Anytime I deep clean the toilet, I pretty much will always use the toilet wand whenever I clean the toilet, but when I want to deep clean the toilet, I always like to use a pumice stone, and it is very, very effective for getting off those orangey colors inside, which I think are rust stains, but it has something to do with the quality of the water. But anyway, I always will eventually get those orange stains starting to come into the toilet if I go too long without using the pumice stone. But that is like my number one tool in my toolbox for getting my toilet really, really clean. So you're gonna see in just a second, I'm gonna show you the pumice stone. That's the toilet wand, and that's what I do first. But this thing right here is like a miracle worker. There is nothing that will not come out of that toilet bowl with that stone. I've had it even looking much worse, like when we first moved into the house and I was cleaning the toilet for the first time. I thought that we would just have to get a new toilet. It was so bad. But when I started using this stone, it just took off everything. So get yourself one of these if you don't have one. I have one linked in my Amazon store, but if you can't find it, let me know in the comments and I will be happy to share the link with you, because they're only like $6 for like a 2-pack, and they're like a miracle worker for the toilet bowl. Now that the toilet is clean, I'm just cleaning off the baseboards while I'm down here, and I'm just going to clean off all the baseboards, and then I'm going to be cleaning off the bathroom door, and then I'll just be finishing off by sweeping the bathroom and mopping the bathroom with my steam mop, which I love that because it just gets the floors really good and clean with the steam function. And then we're going to head outside and let the baby run around, and I'll do my subscriber shout out.
It's what you do.
I also wanted to disinfect the trash can, so I took out the plastic liner and sprayed it with the Method antibacterial spray and cleaned that really well before putting it back in the bathroom. I finally finished cleaning, and it took me all day. So, but a whole house clean with me, I mean, it's a really good feeling. The house is clean and calm, and we're out in the backyard playing with Alex. Today's subscriber shout out is Berlene Fernandez. Hey Berlene, thank you so much for your support of my channel. I appreciate it so much. And thank you for connecting with me on Instagram and leaving me all those encouraging messages that you do, the Bible verses and the encouragement. I really appreciate it so much, and I'm really grateful for you. Thank you for your friendship, and thank you for your support of my channel. I really appreciate it. And thank you to everyone who hung around today and watched all the way to the end. All you guys, I'm super grateful for. Anybody who makes it to this point in the video is definitely in my inner circle, and I appreciate you guys so much. So thank you, and I hope you guys have a wonderful rest of your day. I'll see you guys on the next one. Bye guys. It's heavy?
But you're so strong.
You're so strong though. Yes, that's right, Dada. You're so strong.
Show Mama how strong.
How strong are you?
That's right.
Big boy. Good job, Alex. Can you say bye-bye?
Bye.